Ben here, and this is going to be my unboxing and review of the Brother MFC-J450DW. So, on the outside of the box, it just gives some basic specs. There's some barcode information on the side, some more specs on this side, and then the Spanish on the back. So I'm not going to bore you with the box or specs. I'll do that in the second portion of this video, the review part, where I'll go into all the specs of it. So let's just get open with the box. So I'll take my pocket knife. And I'll go through some basic specs of this right now. So like the printer has a Duplex printing option, which was one of the main reasons why I got it. It's by Brother. It's their Inkjet model. It's got, I think, 100-page paper load, which is also a good thing. See, I'm going to use this for printing school documents, as I am a student, so that's why I got this printer. It's replacing an older Kodak printer, and I got Brother because of their cheap ink options, because you can use third-party ink with it. So it says, just some information about the packaging and stuff. Okay, let's just lift it right out of the box. There's this foam stuff that I hate. Okay, so let's see, there's Ethernet cable, I believe, or no, LAN. It's LAN or Ethernet. Yeah, it's Ethernet. And there's a power cable. So let's try to lift this out of the box and stay in frame. So we pull off the packaging. And there's the printer right inside. It's actually pretty small. So let's get this out. I'll flip it down on its side. Pull it out. It's a big box and it's heavy, so it's hard to pull this out. Okay. Get rid of the box. Okay, so now we're left with some manuals. Let's just open these up and see what they actually. So let's get into the box. I'll take a first look here, and then I'll cut to a review where I have spent a couple of days with it before I go back to that. So it'll have a different look. Let's see if I can open this. Cut the tape. Where did I put my pocket knife? There we go. Cut the tape. And now let's slide the printer out of its bag. It's actually very small. I'm surprised the box is so heavy. It's much smaller than my Kodak printer that this is replacing. I've used Brother before. I have a Brother laser printer in another room in the house. And I use that for like heavy duty printing. It has a 500-page paper load, and it's a all-color laser printer. So I've used that for a while, and I've had this like a printer in my room as a secondary printer. But it recently broke, so I decided why not go with Brother, because they're a trustworthy brand, and I've used them for my other printer. Looks like there's a bag here. Oh, I see. Okay, so these are the inks that they include. They include 4 ink cartridges, I'm assuming 1 for each color. But they're obviously not the full, capacity ink. They're probably just like a 40% amount. But what's actually neat, and I don't know if I mentioned this, is that you can use third-party inks with this printer. And while you can do that with other printers, Brother is known to have actually pretty good support with third-party inks, and there are actually really good third-party ink options for this printer, which makes getting the ink for this printer extremely cheap. So that's one reason why I opted to go for a Brother inkjet printer. Because I can get third-party inks. Because, as we all know, printer manufacturers will overcharge for their original ink. So, one of each color, yeah. So this is the paper tray, where paper will get loaded in, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll load paper in and do some print tests for the review. But right now I'm just peeling off all the tape. So this slides in right there. Don't know if you can see this. It's got a pretty cool button layout. I mean, it's like old. This is an older model printer, but it was a great price. I got it on Amazon for around $70-80. I'll have a link down below about the pricing. Let's put this one to the side. So let's see, is there more tape? I think we're done with the tape. So it's got a scanner on top, and the paper is front loading, and then the ink, I do believe, goes someplace up front. Ah, there it is. So the ink goes in right up front, and that's where we will load in the ink. So I'll do that, and then I'll cut to the review, because that was basically all that's in the box. We have all the manuals. So here, let's do this. So here's the blue ink. Yellow, and that goes right up in the center. There we go. Thing closed. So that is the printer. Now the printer is unboxed. So now that we have unboxed the Brother printer, let's cut right to the review of it. Okay, so now this will be the review portion of the video. So let's start with the design and hardware. I've used the printer for a few weeks now and have noticed that although being quite heavy for its size, it is very compact and clean looking, has a nice sleek and small design, and was very easy to set up. On the front is where you interact with the printer and where you can change settings. As you can see in this next clip, it has a very similar footprint to a Kodak printer of comparable price and features. The main differences are the sleekness of the two printers. The Brother's 100-page paper tray is concealed in the front, whereas the Kodak's is an open style and in the back of the printer. Similarly, the Brother's ink tray is also concealed in the front, making it very easy to just swap cartridges when they run low, even with third-party ones that are much cheaper than the original manufacturers, which is one of the reasons I purchased this specific printer. When the top cover is lifted, it reveals a door to access the inside of the printer if it jams, as well as a compartment for USB and phone ports for wired printing and faxing. Above that is the scanner bed, and on top of the printer there's also an auto document feeder to copy and scan documents. Something unique for its size, it has a duplex or double-sided printing option. The printer has an excellent print quality as seen in the video, although not the best at only 6,000 by 12,000 dots per inch, which is lower than more expensive printer models such as their laser ones. But you can clearly see that it is high enough quality to suit most people's needs. Finally, let's discuss the software. So the printer is navigated with a 1.8-inch LCD display, controlled by these arrows to move through the different menus. On the main screen, it shows ink levels and the time. The screen auto shuts after a few minutes, so if you're worried about the light in a dark room, that's not an issue. It is also very quiet when printing and won't wake someone up. It has a copy and scan option as well as a fax system, and there are some web-connected cloud services like printing from Picasa, Dropbox, or even scanning a document and then sending it as a PDF to your email. On the right side of the printer are your number pad, black and white, color and start buttons, as well as the power button. So that wraps up the unboxing and review of the Brother MFC-J450DW all-in-one printer. For only around $80, this is a very good choice for anyone looking for a nice, reliable printer with neat features like document feeder, front-loading ink, and high-quality duplex printing. I highly recommend it for anyone looking for a nice, compact, and reliable inkjet printer. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button and leave a comment down below on what you think I should improve, as I always appreciate your feedback. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.